Welcome back everyone. I have a new 30-minute seated workout for you today. We are going to start with a warm-up, then we're going to get that heart rate up. So we're going to do 15 seconds of walking, 15 seconds of an exercise, and then going back and forth. So after our 5-minute warm-up, you can go a little bit faster with the walking pace if you wish, or you can slow it down. So really cater the workout to what works best for you and your fitness level. We will then go into some strength training, which is super important. Grab some weights, challenge yourself with those weights. If you don't have any dumbbells, then you can use water bottles or soup cans, anything that you can use to give some resistance. Then we'll go into some core work and posture exercises, and then finish with flexibility exercises. That's it. Let's get started. Let's start by sitting up straight, shoulders are back. Let's just go into a light walk here. Taking a nice deep breath in, bringing the arms up, just halfway, and back down. Again, nice deep breath in, and breathing out. One more, and breathing out. Let's do the same thing, bringing the arms forward. Breathe in, and out. One more, and out. Let's just bring the shoulders back and rotating the shoulders forward. And reach one arm up overhead and then the other side. And one more on each side. And starting into our 15-second round. So just walking for 15 seconds. So finding your pace, remembering that this is the part of the warm-up here. And then tapping your foot forward with both hands going forward as well. Last one on the other side, and going back into that walk. If you find it kind of awkward moving the arms, you can just have your arms at the side. And that, I find it a little bit easier to have the hands at the side sometimes, and you can pick up your pace a bit more, walking a foot to the side. And then bringing an arm out as well. Going back into that walk. Now if you found that the chair got in the way or the armrest got in the way, then you can just move yourself forward on the chair. It's a little bit easier to move that way. And going into a heel dig, so digging the heels into the floor in front. Back into that walk. Taking a nice deep breath in and breathing out. Walking that foot back out again, and this time just bringing an arm up overhead. Now if you have shoulder issues, just do what you can. Maybe don't reach as high, or you can reach forward instead. Back into that walk. Shoulders are back if you're not moving your arms. And then an angled tap this time. And reaching an arm out as well. So our pace is picking up a little bit here. Going back into that walk. Now if you want, it is a little bit easier on the arms if you're just kind of pumping the hands up and down. I find it's a little bit less awkward. Sometimes it's a bit awkward moving the arms back and forth. Okay, reaching forward, tapping out. Now this time you can lean a little bit to the side. Back into that walk, pumping the hands. Taking a nice deep breath in and breathing out. So just keep with the walking and bring the arms up or the hands up and down. Back into that walk and pumping the hands. Relaxing the shoulders. Having the arms down at the side, let's go into a bicep curl and heel dig. So really concentrating on flexing those biceps. That's here. And back into a walk. I'm just gonna push my chair back a little bit, keep walking. There we go. So slowing the walk down, pressing those hands back, feeling that in the back of your arms. So tricep kickbacks. So elbows are fairly close to your body, and every time those hands press back, you're flexing the triceps. Picking up that pace. So here, we warmed up now, so you can go as fast as you want for the walking. You can jog it out, run it out, whatever works for you. Going to the side, bring an arm up. And if you have shoulder issues, just do smaller reaches. Back into that walk. Relaxing the shoulders. Okay, both hands press in front, tapping out to the side. Back into a walk. So going into a V here, so step out, out, in, out, out, in. Back into that walk. So trying to focus on keeping your abs tight as well, so keeping that core engaged. Breathing in and out, other direction this time. One more. Back into that walk or run. A bit of coordination work coming up for you. So tapping forward and rotating the arms. Back into that walk or run. Okay, tapping out. Let's bring an arm in front. So not having your arm too straight, not reaching too far. It's a little bit easier on the shoulders, and have the hands down a little bit. And back into that walk. Those 15 seconds go by awfully quickly. Back into that heel dig and pressing up. So pressing up, but also a little bit forward. Back into that walk or run. Nice deep breath in and out. Okay, going back to the toe tap and just pressing those hands back. So here, when the hands press back, you're flexing those triceps. Again, walking or running. We're almost done the cardio already. And an angled reach. So again, keeping the arms a little bit lower if you have shoulder issues. And let's just walk it out. So we're going to switch into our strength training. Taking a nice deep breath in, let's just bring the arms up, all the way up. And breathing out. Again, breathing in. And out. One more. Excellent. Okay, grab your weights and let's switch into strength work. So let's have our arms down at the side, sitting up straight, shoulders are relaxed. We're going to bring a knee up and go into a bicep curl. Other side. And down. So sitting up straight, if you can, don't use your backrest. Allow your core to do some work here. Breathing in and out. Let's do one more on each side. Excellent. Let's turn the weights. So we're going to bring the weights up this way and back down. Now, what weight you use is really up to you, but it is a good idea to have weights that actually challenge you. So your arms should be getting tired at the end of each repetition. So maybe anywhere between 2 to 10 pounds. It really depends on you. Everyone's at such a different fitness level, so it really depends on where you're starting and how long you've been working out. Let's switch back into that bicep curl. We're gonna raise the knee again. So as we lift, we breathe out. So breathe out and in. Breathe out and in. Let's do one more on each side. Good. So we're gonna do some leg extensions. You can sit back in your chair if you wish and have the back support there or not. So again, depends on you. We are going to raise a foot up and back down. Now, when you raise that foot up, I want you to think about flexing your quadriceps, so right here. And at the same time, we're going to bring the opposite arm up. So going out to shoulder height and down. So for shoulders, you need a bit of a lighter weight. Our shoulders are not as strong as our biceps. And down. So coordination work here, getting more in with the workout as well, rather than just working one muscle at a time. Breathing out. And in. Out. And in. So with your arms, your weights are just going below shoulder height. So relaxing arms for a second. We are going to continue with the legs now. I want you to really focus on the legs. So think of flexing the quads, flexing the foot as well, which is going to activate the quads more too. So bringing that down, you can have your hands here to feel the muscle working. Right now you should be feeling it flex that foot. Now you'll feel it more. Back down, switch to the other side. Flex and down. Flex and down. One more on each side. And down. And back down. Going into that calf raise, we're going to lift the heels as much as we can. Let's bring the weight at the shoulders. So bringing both arms up if you can. Calves, your heels are going up, and then the heels go back down. Breathing out and breathing in. Breathe out and in. This is 3. Let's go up to 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2 more, 9, and 10. Okay, having the weights just onto the legs, we are going to walk our feet a little bit more forward, lifting the toes up and down. Now you're going to feel this in the front of your legs and down. So it's important to do this exercise because it strengthens the front of your legs, which helps you to lift your toes more as you're walking upstairs to prevent falls or over curbs, going on sidewalks and so on. Let's do 2 more. Excellent. Okay, coming a little bit forward on your chair. Let's just have the weights on the knees to intensify the exercise a little bit. If you find it too much, then you can take the weights off. You're just going to lift a knee up and back down, other side. So if you find it hard enough just lifting your leg, then don't have the weights on the knees because you don't need that extra weight. But if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can do it this way. Last one on this side. And then this time we are going to lift the foot and just tap to the side, lift it and back down. So imagine something being on the floor that you're lifting your foot over it and back in, other side. So lift over top of that curb or whatever it is. And one more time on each side. Good. Bringing the weights down and then leaning slightly forward. We're going to have the weight at the shoulder and you're just going to kick the weight back, press the weight back, and now feel it in the back of your arm. So right now you're flexing the back of your arm. So right here, the bat wings, the part that we all want to work more often. So weights here at the shoulders and press back. So kick back. So I'll move to the side just so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm just leaning slightly forward, having my back flat. And the key here is to really flex right now when the arm is straight, flex and back again. So a lot of times people ask, how can I get rid of the bat wings? How can I get rid of the heavier thighs or the heavier stomach? A lot of it, there is no such thing as spot reducing. You can't just get rid of fat in one area and not everywhere else. We all hold fat genetically in different areas, and that's just the way it is. And if you want to get rid of it, a lot of it is called healthy eating and exercising on a regular basis. So let's do 2 more. Excellent. Having the arms at the side, you can push yourself back in the chair again. Let's just bring the arms up and down. So breathing out and breathing in and out. Let's do 1 more. And then we're going to bring the weight forward. So just coming up and back down. Breathing out as you lift. And down. Let's do 2 more. Good. Having the arms in front, we're going to do a row here. So just pulling the elbows back and then going forward. So as you bring the elbows back, think of squeezing your upper back muscles together and forward. Let's just do 1 more because this is a tougher exercise. Good. Having the arms down at the side again, going back into that bicep curl. Let's work the legs a little bit more. So leg extension and back down, other side. So keeping the foot flexed as you bring that foot up and down. So really focus on flexing those biceps as you bring that weight up. Always breathing out as you lift. One more on each side. and then going back into the triceps again. So leaning forward, flexing those triceps, and back in front again. And if you want, you can do a calf raise at the same time. We might as well do 2 exercises at the same time. So lifting those heels and down. Now you should be feeling it in the triceps already. If you're not, you can possibly use a heavier weight. And last one. Excellent. Okay, let's go into some core work. So we are going to, you can either use no weight or have dumbbells in your hands. I'm going to put them down because I think a lot of you probably won't want to use weight for these. But if you want to, you can hold the dumbbells here. We're going to sit up straight. So a big thing here is thinking about your core, keeping your abs tight. So as we bring a wrist to the knee, you're flexing. So right now, if you feel here underneath the skin, you should feel the abs working. Okay, so bring that hand back in, other side. Breathing out and back in. So I'm just twisting a little bit. I'm not really leaning back, just a tiny, tiny bit maybe. But overall, you're sitting up fairly straight, really concentrating on those abs. So going slowly, focus, and back in, other side. Seems like a simple exercise, but your core is really working here. Continue with that. Let's do one more on each side. Breathing out. Good. Okay, so bringing the hands up, just keep the arms there. That might be a workout in its own. And then bringing the knee up, and I want you to, again, think about flexing, okay? So breathing out, flex. Right now your abs should be tight. Bring that leg back down, other side. Focus on tightening the abs. Breathing out. And breathing in. Breathing out. And breathing in. And out. And in, one more time, other side. And in. Good, bring those arms back down. Excellent. Let's have the arms forward. Let's bring the elbows back. Now really pull the elbows back as much as you can, feeling that in your upper back, your shoulder blades are coming together, your back muscles are being worked. Bring them forward and going back. So this is working posture, improving the muscle in your upper back, getting those shoulders back, relaxing the shoulders at the same time, so not allowing them to crunch up. Coming forward, let's do that one more time. So sitting up straight, core is engaged. And this time, let's just bring the elbows down and then bring them up to the side. Coming down and up, down. Keep them here this time, bring the hands up, and now bring the hands back as far as you can. Feel that in your upper back? Bring the hands down and bring the hands back as far as you can, trying to make sure that you have that 90-degree bend in your arms. It's sometimes hard to tell. Maybe if you have other people in the room with you, they can tell you if your arms are in the right position. And again, bring the hands back. Excellent. Relax the arms, let the shoulders come back. And one more. Good. Having the hands in front. This time we're going to do a low row. So bring the elbows back and now pull them all the way back as far as you can. Your shoulders are coming back here, improving posture. And then coming forward. Again. And we're going to do that one more time. And coming back. Excellent. Good. Okay, let's just reach one arm to the side and then switch to the other side. We're going to do that one more time on each side. If that bothers your shoulders, just go lower. And other side. And relax the arms. Dropping the ear down to the shoulder. Always going very slowly with the neck stretches and the neck movements. Rotating your head forward until you come to the other side. And holding on the other side. And then just looking in front, this time I just want you to think about pushing your chin back. So again, working on posture. So just trying to push the chin back and then relaxing again. So you can use your hands if you want to kind of push your chin. Try not to push down, but just push back, or just use your neck muscles to do it on their own. Relax. We'll do that one more time. So pushing the chin back and relax. Good, looking up to the ceiling, holding that stretch, and then looking down at your lap and holding. So 3, 2, 1, looking in front. This time looking over your shoulder, so it's like you're looking in your blind spot as you're driving, and hold. Closing your eyes if you wish. And let's switch to the other side. And looking in front, one more time, dropping the ear down to the shoulder, closing the eyes. And then rotating the head forward again, over to the other side. And then holding on the other side, closing your eyes if you wish. Try not to lean your body, just your head is leaning over. And then looking in front again. Let's just bring one leg in. You can have your hands under your knees if you wish, if it's because some people find this hard on the knees. So underneath, try and pull it in as much as you can, stretching out the back side of your legs. And bringing that back down, switching to the other side. And back down. Let's do some lower back stretches. So just having the hands together. We're just going to rotate the back, lean forward, and then roll yourself back up. Let's do that again. Hands together, reaching forward as far as you can, and then rolling yourself back up. One more time. Reaching forward and rolling back up. Good. So if you do have lower back pain, that is a good stretch to do throughout the day if you find that your back is really hurting. Let's bring the hands together. Let's just reach the hands or pull the arms back as much as you can. If you can clasp the hands together, or you can hold the back of the chair and lean more forward. That will intensify the stretch. And then sitting up straight, let's just reach overhead as high as you can to the ceiling. So you're sitting up straight here, we're not leaning over to the side. So you should feel a nice stretch through the arm and down at the side. And switching to the other side. And relaxing the arm, let's just rotate the wrists. Other direction. Let's just stretch the fingers out, so just individual fingers. I personally love this stretch. I find it feels really good. Pressing one hand forward, just bringing the fingers back a little bit, stretching out your wrist and forearm. And switching to the other side. That 30 minutes goes by so fast. So if you want to get more cardio or more strength training, I have lots of videos that you can add on to this workout just to get in a little bit more. Let's just bring one leg forward. You're just going to lean forward slightly, stretching at the back of the leg. So trying to maintain a flat back here. And then switching to the other side. And let's do the last one where we have the ankle up on the knee, keeping a flat back, leaning forward slightly. So I'll just show you on the side. So you're feeling a beautiful stretch down through the side here, also through your lower back and your glutes. Taking a nice deep breath in and breathing out. And let's switch to the other side. And leaning forward slightly. And bring that foot back down. Let's finish with our deep breath, bringing the arms overhead. So nice deep breath in. And big breath out. Thank you for joining me. I wish you a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe, everyone. That really helps out my channel. Please share it with others as well if you don't mind. And that's it. Bye, everyone.